Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody out there tuning in, wherever you tuning in from. Of course, you're going to be tuning in virtually, but wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, whatever the case may be, you are here on another episode of Boss Talk with Moet. And of course, I am Moet. And you can follow me everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, anything that's anything. That's IAMMOETT. Now, I'm going to let y'all know, I'm going to try to do my best to make it through this interview without really coughing, but I've been sick since last week. I don't know if you guys were able to tell it on my last live, but I've really just been trying to hold it together while I'm on the camera so that I don't look all crazy. But today I have another dope, amazing interview coming at you with none other than this beautiful, amazing, intellectual, go-getter, hustler, this amazing individual. Her name is Fire, and I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. Tell the people who you are, what you do, and how they can follow you.
Hello, my name is Fire. I make custom items, anything ranging from t-shirts, rolling trays, tumblers, rugs, tables, wall art, really anything you could think of. I'm your girl. I also sell smoke products like bongs, gas masks, bowls, etc. You can follow me at Shop Pretty Puff. That's ShopPrettyPuff. Or my personal is I period go period by period fire because my name is Fire. Um, you can also follow me at flowerchild.co. That's where you see all my custom work. Pretty Puff is my smoke accessory business, and Flower Child is my custom. So that's where I do all my custom work.
Nice, amazing. So, how long have you been in this business as far as like creating custom things and different things like that?
I've been doing the customs. I started 2020, so about 3 years. I've been doing my custom thing. It started off as just Pretty Puff, with me selling the smoke items, and then my creativity just started kicked into overdrive. So I started doing. I started off with rolling trays and ashtrays, and then it just expanded from there. Now I'm doing rugs and tables. All types of stuff.
Amazing. I know it's like a super amazing way to be able to just like really unleash your creativity and different
Yeah.
things like that. So, how was that process like really getting into that and initially starting that?
I scrolling on Instagram, social media. I'm like, I can do that. I'm creative enough, and then I just started doing it, and it's like it just opened up another portal within me. Like it just, I was just so excited to just create, and that really, I really just honed in on it, and I perfected my craft, watched tutorials, took classes just to get better at what I was doing, and I just honed in on it, and I feel like if I'm not creating, something's wrong. Like I'm a colorful person on the inside, so I just want to express that.
That's amazing. And how has it been in regards to like really building the business side? Like putting your business out there, being able to do like, have you done any vending opportunities, different things like that?
Yeah, I go to pop ups. I haven't been to any many this year. Just life be lifing. But yeah, I go to pop ups. I have my website, and I go to pop ups mainly to network with people to see, okay, what pop ups do you or what host do you know? What other events can I go to? And I just expand and go from there. Try to mix and mingle, join Facebook groups, meet new people that are in the same field as I am, and bounce ideas off and go from there. I talk to anybody that will listen. I tell them what I do. If you see me on the street and we have a conversation, I'm gonna tell you about my business because anybody is a potential customer. So I just put myself out there anyway. I am very shy and introverted, um, but I'm just trying to get out of that, especially with my business because you got to talk to people. So doing this and just talking to other people that has helped me be more comfortable and get myself out there and push myself and just relax and not overthink things and just go for what I know.
Right. That is amazing. And I know like it's important to make sure that you talk about your business. Like
Yeah.
if you're not talking about your business, if you're not putting yourself out there, then nobody is going to know what you do, how you do what you do or anything. They'll be like, "Oh, well, I could have used that for whatever the case may be."
Exactly.
So it's like you got to plug yourself in. So how is that journey as far as like being introverted and really having to break out of that box to truly be able to network with other people? Like, what are some things that you do that just help you to just like be like, you know what, bump it. I'm doing this. I'm gonna say something. I'm making it happen.
Just knowing that every missed opportunity is exactly that, a missed opportunity. You never know who you may know or who you may meet and what they may be able to expose you to. So I just put that in my mind, like it's not about me and my personality, it's about my business, and I gotta do what I do is I have to do what's best for my business and set, my personal person, my the real me aside, not the real me, but just my introvertedness aside, like get step out of that comfort zone and not just hold myself in this box. Like, okay, you got to get out. If you want to grow, you got to step outside the comfort zone, talk to people, even if it's just small talk. Like, just warm yourself up and put yourself out there. It's been a challenge, I will say. But I like I said, I don't want to have a missed opportunity. Like, man, I should have said something, or I missed that opportunity. So I just go for what I know and put that shyness to the side and pretend I'm talking to a friend. The rest is history.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So, are you just mainly in the Texas area, or where you located? And do you go outside of the area? Do you deliver outside of the area? Like, how does that work?
I am mainly in Texas. I'm in Dallas. That's where I attend all my pop ups. Now I do ship all over worldwide. I don't care where you at. You could be in Mexico. You could be in Australia. If you find me and you want me to make you something, or you want one of my products, I will ship it. Um, but yeah, I'm mostly based out of Dallas. I'm originally from Florida, so I do have a lot of clientele there back home, but mostly in Dallas.
Amazing. That is amazing. Now, on your journey in your business so far, what is one of the most iconic things that you have done? Like, what are you most proud about?
Um, I made a tray set for Asian doll, and she shared it on her stories. So it's in my little highlight reel. That was just amazing for me because it's like, okay, like I'm making this for a celebrity, and she also reposted it, so that was just really dope. And 85
Amazing.
South Show, they retweeted my tweet. I made a tray for a customer, but it was a 85 South tray, and they retweeted my tweet. So I would say those are probably my biggest two accomplishments so far. We
Hey.
we still going though, but so far today, those are the biggest two.
I know that's right. Turn up. I love that. I love me some 85 South Show too. I was just watching one of their interviews with B Simone, so definitely look at you.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to get your autograph before you get too
I
big,
got
girl.
you. I got you.
Honestly. So let's see. For somebody that is at home that is thinking about like they don't know if they want to start this business, they don't know if they want to kind of like venture out into that. What are some tips that you would give them to like overcome that and truly just get it done?
Do it anyway. Get out of your head. You won't know if you don't try. So if you have an idea, do it. You'll only know if you like it or don't like it once you do it. When you can't, don't talk yourself out of it, or don't let other people talk you out of doing something. Just go for what you know, put your all into it, and if it fails, then it fails. Life is about trial and error anyway. So you gotta navigate through to find your niche or find your thing. Just do it anyway. Don't let anything
Right.
hold you back. Don't even let yourself hold you back. Like get out of your head. Don't overthink it. Just go for what you know.
Right. That's amazing. So outside of that, let's see. Sorry, got a cold. I'll be
Oh,
trying
I hope
to
you get to feeling
work through
better.
it. It's all good. You know, small things to a giant. You got to go through those
Amen.
things.
Amen.
But on your journey, like I know we have to prioritize self-care.
Mm-hmm.
Even whenever we're like being busy, we have all of these
Mm-hmm.
orders coming in, we have all of these appointments to keep and different things like that. What are some things that you do to prioritize your self-care?
I have business hours, so after a certain hour, I'm unreachable. I'm doing my own thing. I have kids. I have a job, so every Friday I go to my best friend's house, and that's my self care time. Like I spend time with her. Sundays I spend time with my family. So those are really, the weekend days are those are my days. Now, unless I'm, working on, I'm extremely busy and I have orders to work on. I usually try to get those out by the end of the week. That way, I can have my weekend to myself because I feel like that's important. I can't run on E. I can't perform at my best if I'm exhausted or overwhelmed.
That's right. And it's important to make sure that you're refilling up your cup so that way you're able to continuously pour out
Yeah.
to other people. So, what is one of the things that you really like you're introverted but you've overcome being introverted? Well, you're still overcoming that. It's a process.
Right.
But we're going to speak to you being fully recover from that and really
Yeah.
just being out here. So, outside of that, like what is something that you may have faced like in your business that especially with your type of business that people don't know like hey, you do have to deal with these things, maybe some licensing or
Oh.
product issues or different things like that. Like what is like a like insider secret that you could be able to drop?
Facebook and Instagram, they blocked me from posting ads for my Pretty Puff business because it is smoke products. I have yet to find a way to get around that. It's all about wordplay. So if you're selling any items, tobacco items, smoked items, anything like that, it's there. There are a lot of obstacles. I feel like I said, they block you. It's just the wordplay. I can't say rolling tray. Or even with my Shopify, with my website, I had to go through another vendor for my website because Shopify stopped me from being able to sell my products. Um,
Wow.
yeah, so that was really tough, but that was also me not knowing. I thought I did enough research, so I feel like if you're trying to do anything like that, just do your research so that when those obstacles do come, you're a little bit more prepared because I myself was not. Um, and I'm still trying to work around. Like I will have to make a new Instagram page and a new Facebook page because I am blocked for forever from posting any ads. So it's really just word of mouth for my smoke products.
Wow. Wow. That is amazing. Like I never even knew that. I know like TikTok and different stuff like they trip like whenever you're live and you're doing certain stuff, but I didn't know like they have restrictions on like the ads and even
Yeah.
Shopify. Like I didn't even know that. Like wow. That is insightful. So what are some things like I know you said that it's mostly word of mouth, but what are some things that you have done to be able to like overcome that and still be able to push your creativity and push those products?
Well, one thing I did, which is why I branched out, I because I was doing my customs under just Pretty Puff, but when I ran into that roadblock, I still wanted to push the customs because the customs are for anybody and everybody, not just smokers. See, Pretty Puff is for women, or I made Pretty Puff for female stoners like myself. That's what I had in mind when I created Pretty Puff. So with me doing the customs, that was a larger audience, so I just separated the two. That way I could, deal with my issues with Pretty Puff, but still get my customs out there to everybody. So I just separated everything.
Nice, nice. So what is like the most amazing and creative project that you've worked on? Like that you are like, yeah, that's my joint right there.
Ooh, it's two of them. I just made a table. I made a like the Kanye graduation bear from
Oh
his
wow.
graduation album cover. I made a table. And then right before that, I made a like a Chucky, like Chucky from Rugrats and Kodak Black. Like he looked like Kodak Black. I made one of those. That was really dope. I actually I got a lot of likes, but I'm like, y'all gonna mess with this because I really mess with this. I did my big one on this, and I need y'all to turn up for me real quick. But those are probably my two biggest projects because I've never done anything like that. I cut wood, like I don't know how to cut no wood and screw no screws. Like it's more than just painting and throwing some resin on top of it. Like I had to cut the wood, I had to sand the wood, I had to paint the wood. It was a lot, and I was just proud that okay, I did all of this by myself, and this is my finished product, and it looked amazing. So I would say my last two big projects, the Kodak Chucky and the table that I just made, probably
That is
because that's
amazing.
something new too. Like I just started this, and I feel like okay, this is my thing. I like the rolling trays and I like the cups and the tumblers and everything, but I would prefer to make the big just to show my creativity.
Right. And where do you come up like with those ideas? Like do they just come to you or do like your customers be like, "Hey, can you do this?" and then they just let you do your creative thing? Like where do you come up with your ideas?
Both a lot. I just freestyle stuff. Customers do give me full creative control, and I love that because sometimes the customer wants something and you try to do it and they're like, oh, that's not how I want it. And it's like, well, this is how I see it. So I love when customers give me full creative control because I can make it look how I see it in my head. And honestly, I get high and I want to create. Like that's the gateway for me. Like I want to paint, I want to pour resin, I want to play in glitter. Like that's my thing. I just think of an idea and I'm like, I think that'll look good. Let me go do that. Once I have something in my mind and I want to see the vision come to light, nothing's gonna stop me until I'm done.
That is amazing. That is so amazing. So, do you ever have like instances whenever customers are like, well, like how do you confirm with a customer, like if you have a big thing that you're working on, how do you confirm with a customer like if this image is going to be cool or not before you undertake like the whole process?
Oh, I definitely let them see a rough draft. Always, always, always. Unless they give me full creative control. Now, if they want something done a specific way, then yes, okay, here's a rough draft. Do you like this? If they approve, I move on to the next step. And I do unlimited revisions because I understand. Okay, a customer is paying for something custom, and they want to see it come to life the way they want to see. So as I try to get on, the same page with them as best as I can, and see what we can come up with. But I always let them see it before I show the final product because customer satisfaction is number one, of course. I don't want to make anything that a customer is not satisfied with.
Right, right. That's amazing. So, what is the next big thing for you, if I could talk? What is the next big thing for you?
Ooh, the next big thing for me probably would be I want to start doing tutorials. A lot of people have asked me to do like classes or something. So that's probably my next big step. I'll start offering like online classes or something to show people how I do it my way. And if they choose to do it that way, then cool. Everybody has their own technique and way of doing things. It's not just one way, not just black and white. But that's my next big step. I want to get into showing people how I do what I do and just helping them open up their creative door.
That's lit. And you could do like you could have workshops. You could do it. Oh my God, they could open up a whole nother door of a
Ooh,
whole lot of stuff. Talk about
thinking
residual
big.
income and all of that stuff. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see that come to life and everything. So like how do you balance, I know you said like you have your scheduled time, your work hours, different things like that. Like I know, like especially with me being a mom, people often ask me like how do you balance being able to run your business, being able to work, being able to handle the kids and all of that stuff. And kids have other stuff going on that they
Yeah.
be having going on. So how do you balance all of that and still be able to commit to your business?
Man, I just try to prioritize, and of course, my kids come first. So anything they have going on, that's what it is for me at that point in time. But I'm a night owl too, so I get most of my work done for my business at night. I get that done while everyone is asleep. Like if I have a custom order to work on, I put my AirPods in, turn my music on, turn my audiobook on, and get to work. And I'm usually sleep around 1 or 2, but it's a good night. Like I have a schedule. I work, cook, spend time with my kids, and then work on my business when they go to bed. And I just do it all the next day.
Nice. That is amazing. I know they always say like we all got the same 24 hours. It's just a matter of what you're doing with your 24 hours.
Yeah.
So that is amazing. That is super dope. Now, let's talk about this link right here. Whenever people scan this QR code, they go to your link. What's the website? What can they expect whenever they go on there? Different things like that.
They will see nothing but smoke products, and I will be adding all the freestyle custom sets that I have made that are available for sale. I will be adding those. But right now, it's just the bongs, the bowls, the gas masks, the splitters. Um, Mostly, it's all smoke products on there right now. But I will be adding the link or adding the customs there to where you can place a custom order for a rolling tray, or purchase any pre-made rolling trays.
Nice, amazing. So, a couple more questions. How
Mhm.
is it? Is smoking legal in Texas?
No, ma'am. It is not
Oh.
legal.
How does it feel like being in your own business world and just being able to like smoke? You ain't got to really worry about no drug tests, different stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
how does that feel?
that feels amazing. I feel like, and it's so funny because my auntie has been calling me this since I was a kid. Like, I feel like I'm a modern day hippie. Like, if weed was legal, that's all I need. The weed in the grass outside. Let me go roll around in the grass and smoke my weed, and it's a good day for me. Um, so I don't know. I just buy my weed, get high, focus on my business, spend time with my kids, and that's really it.
Amazing, amazing. So how do you like support your kids with their things, with their dreams? Like I know like my kids have some pretty big dreams. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure your kids got some pretty big dreams. So how do you support your kids with their dreams and everything like that?
I support. I pride myself on being a good mom. I feel like that's important because I want to be the mom that I didn't have when I was younger. Not saying my mom was a bad mom, but back then moms were going through it and they didn't know how to get that out. So I just try to be the person I needed to my kids when I was younger. My youngest son is 6, so he doesn't want to do anything right now besides watch YouTube and play Roblox. Those are his big dreams for right now. But my 13-year-old, he wants to play sports. Currently, he's playing football and basketball. He just had his last football game the other day. So anytime I need to show up for games or whatever, I am there. Like I said, they come first, and it's important for me to show up. That's pretty big. So that he can never say my mama wasn't there. Like my mama was always there. She was gonna be there for me no matter what. I just want to create that safe place for my sons. Like I said, my youngest is 6, so he's pretty much doing his own thing. But my oldest son, I just try to create a safe place for him and show him that you can be whoever you want to be. I'm gonna be right here. Look at me, like I just try to lead by example too. I'm not perfect, but I have my own business. I'm doing what I need to do, so you can do whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. He always talks about being a pro basketball player or football player, and at the rate he's going, I think he might get to the NBA or the NFL at the rate he's going. So I'm just rooting for him. I'm his biggest cheerleader.
Yes, amazing. That is amazing. Now, let's switch lanes a little bit. Like whenever like every day ain't peaches and cream, right? Every
Yeah.
day ain't great. Every day don't go according to plan. What are some things that you do to help you get out of like that funky feeling or that rut whenever you're just in a space where you're like, life be life in. You know what? Y'all got me messed up today. If anybody say anything to me today, then it's gonna be on. Like, what are some things that help you to like get through those moments?
Honestly, meditating or just positive self talk. Like a lot of it, I feel like for me is me being in my head and then I just get overstimulated because I'm aggravated about something I thought about and my kids are being loud. So I just try to take a step back. Nobody did anything to me. So I don't want to bring that energy to anyone else. I just get out of my head, do some positive self talk. If it's real bad, I meditate, smoke a blunt, and just forget about it. Life is too short to be in any other mood besides happy. That's just me. I don't like being sad, angry, upset. I know we all go through the motions and we have our days, but I just try not to let my bad days affect me too much. And I just try to focus on the positive, focus on the good, and just keep myself in that mindset.
Right, right. That's amazing. And it's definitely good to, that's definitely a good strategy and a good symptom because sometimes whenever we're going through things, we can get lost in that moment. And then that's whenever things creep in like depression and
Yeah.
different things like that, just being stuck in those moments. So it's important to be able to overcome. Now, one last question.
Okay.
If you could go back and talk to your younger self before all of this started, what would you say to you?
You are enough. You are loved. You are that girl. Um, yeah, you're loved. I feel like I didn't I didn't feel love. So I would definitely tell myself you're loved and you're enough and you are that girl and you can do whatever you put your mind to. Don't let anyone doubt you. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. If you put your mind to something and if that's your dream, chase it. Nobody you you are in control of your life, your destiny. Like everybody can judge and look at you and say whatever, but you gotta live for you. So just do your thing and be your best self. Be your best self. Don't
That
worry
is
about other
amazing.
people.
That is amazing. That is so amazing. So go ahead, let the people know one more time who you are, what you do, how they can follow you, how they can tap in with you, how they can book you for your services, all of that good stuff.
My name is Sapphire. I go by Fire. You can follow me on Instagram at I period go period by period fire. Also at Shop Pretty Puff. That's ShopPrettyPuff. Also on Facebook, I am under Flower Child with a Y, FLOWERCHYLD. And Shop Pretty Puff on Facebook as well.
Amazing. Amazing.
And you
That
can
is
place your
amazing.
orders. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Go
You can place
ahead.
your
Go
orders.
ahead.
Girl, you asked me a three-part. I'm sorry. Shopprettypuff.net is my link. I'm like, you hit me up. You need a shirt made, a hoodie made. You need a table, a rug, a tumbler, a rolling tray, anything you think of. I did some wine glasses and some flasks the other day for a customer. So whatever you think of that you want your logo on, your a picture of your favorite rapper, anything, I'm your girl.
Amazing, amazing. Y'all definitely make sure y'all go and tap in with her. She goes by Fire. You can follow her on all social media platforms. Definitely tap in with her. She has all your customizable stuff. If you need anything, if you got a wig that you want customized, not with
Oh
the
no, don't come
hairstyle
at
and
me
stuff,
now.
but she might be able to put some designs and stuff
Oh,
on
I
it.
got you.
You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she might be
Don't
able to
see
put
the
some
lace gonna
designs
be
and
back
stuff
here.
on it.
You gonna have a receding lace, honey.
But definitely tap in with her, tap in with her, tap in with her. Definitely thank you so much for giving me some of your time, for showing up, all of that good stuff. Thank you everyone that tuned in. If you are watching this and you have not gotten any gems, I highly suggest you start it over from the beginning and press play again and take a notes, because it definitely was some gems dropped. But definitely thank you. Thank you so much, Fire, for giving me your time, for showing up, for being here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and amazing evening. Remember that life is too short to be anything but motivated. Now get out there and turn your dreams into a vision and make that your reality. All right. I'll see you guys
Ooh,
next week.
thank you so much for having me. See y'all
All
next
right.
time.
Bye.